All right, hi everybody. This is Don Derwin, and I've been making some really good progress with this. Actually, it's pretty much almost done. There's a few little things I still got to do yet, but maybe 3 or 4 days. I don't know. It depends, and maybe just like 3 days or something like that. But I finished it this morning. I've been working on it all night. It's 4:30, and I've been working on it all night long in the afternoon. But I did this part here, and I did the aft, and um, it's basically done except for the winglets. I got to do the winglets, and this engine I got to do yet. But it's looking pretty good. And it's actually pretty impressive, to be honest with you. I mean, plus the reflective texture is thing that really helps a lot. And I made it with this picture. All I did was I traced. I actually I tried to do this one first, and I put the engine in the thing, but it looked crap. It looked like crap. I mean, it's not a high resolution picture. I mean, it looks good from here. I mean, but when I put it in there, it didn't look good. But what I done was I traced the Hawaiian here, and here you can see on my airplane yet I got to do the white background here. I didn't do that yet, but I did the front part. And here, this is where I got the tail from, here, and the engine. Actually, it's from the junkyard, jetphotos.net, looking all over. But, I mean, that's a really good close-up of the engine. Actually, I was, like, surprised that, this one fit as well as it did. I mean, when I looked at the bitmap thing here, if you can see it, I don't know, it's better than the American one, and it seems to fit better. And here, this one, I wasn't planning on using this one, but I mean, I really wasn't planning on. All I was trying to do is use the door. When I first started it, and when I did it, I didn't know how I was gonna, do the because I had oh, there's one picture that I don't have here. No, I don't figure. Well, sorry about that. Oh no, that's not the one. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I had everything all ready, but it didn't work out that way. But anyway, this is the best photo that I could find. This photo right here. And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't look complete. That's why I had to do the Hawaiian. But it's a really, really super high resolution photo. I mean, you can't get better than this. And you know, except, you know, I mean, as far as aluminum is concerned. And then what I done is I put some, like this part here, in my past experience, when you get white, a lot of white like this, it really does not look good. Because it's just white blotches, you know, just a white blotch. And so I covered this up as best I could. And at first I wasn't sure if I'd be able to make it, you know, but I just took my time and I kind of made this pattern all along my whole airplane. You'll see it, that this pattern here, just it's all along one here. You can just and just, well, you'd have to really look up close. You can't really tell from here. Unbelievable. Then here, this one, I was just going to use the door here. I mean, that was all my intention. And then so I put the door in, I put this nose in the airplane, and I'm like, wow, you know what? I'm like, why don't I just copy these lines here, because I didn't have any lines, you know, for the fuselage. You know, I thought I would have to paint them, you know, by hand. That was my thinking, that I was going to have to do, is just paint them by hand. And, you know, because I don't know, and normally I try not to, you know, do stuff like that and just take photos. Actually, this is the only way I know how to paint, you know, I mean, honestly. And then I took the windows, and I just used these 3 windows, and I used this door. Then this fuselage, I just used a little bit of it, because I used mainly the one from that the junkyard. I just used the bottom of this, because if I had a whole airplane, you know, yeah, I mean, then I would try to do it. But it's kind of the bottom part also, so it really probably wouldn't look good, but and then the nose, I got this nose, but the nose, it really didn't really help much. But I got the pattern. I got this pattern here, the black. I mean, I got the color. I just had to repaint it. I got the pattern. I tried to use the photorealistic pictures, but when I overlapped them, it didn't look good. So I just painted it with the paint. Then I painted the nose. I just took a really good color and I painted it. And then this is where I got the wings from. I did the wings too. Also, I did the pattern on the plane that I have right now is right here, but didn't mean to do that. Too late now. No. Back like that. But like it goes here, but I will put all the whole wing in there and the whole elevator, because just because this is a Hawaiian Airlines one, I know it is. See the Hawaiian. I used the flap. This is where I got this wing from, and I did the last flap, right here on my American. And then that's it. And then so I basically made that with just with that too. And I really like this. This is cool. I was like debating on whether I should do it like that, because I've seen here, I can probably just go really quick. I've seen a couple of pictures that was like the American Airlines one, because most of them are like that, in the back like that. Oh, here, I didn't show you the template. Oh, that's the one that I forgot to do. We're oh no. Oh, here, this one. I don't know, why don't I have the picture there? I don't know. I thought I had all these ready, but I got airliners.net. But here, this one I tried to because it's nice to get a template, because to me hard for me to do. So when I see that actually this goes further than that thing, but I already finished it, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I mean, I can see that this goes further than the thing, but that's fine. But so what I've done is I just put that in there. I'll show you how I did that, and then I just used the stripes. Just kept on copying and pasting them until they I didn't paint it by hand at all. Thought I was going to have to paint it by hand, but sometimes things don't look good when you paint it by hand. But some things do look good though. I'm sure it would look good. It's just all one color. It's not the photorealistic color though. And then I use this N number here, N152AA, because I had two A's on there already and N1 already, so I just pasted. I just changed the color, so I only had to do two letters, 5-2. So that's kind of nice. That worked out. So I just want to get, because I seen some that I was gonna just kind of like be lazy and just do it like the American Airlines. I think maybe American Airlines they must sell their airplanes to each other a lot, because they're very, very similar to bare metal. Here's see one I'm trying to get here's see this one. This is like the American Airlines one here. It's exactly just like the American Airlines instead of going all the way up there. unless they just change their idea. But there's 2 pictures like that. I've seen a couple of pictures like that. But I did it like that. It actually took me about 7 or 8 hours. Alright, that's what I wanted to show with the pictures. Then here, this is, if you guys were learning how to paint this and wanted to learn how to paint it there. The one thing I did, like, the other day I made, you know, these things were a different color. Um, well, I use this, this nose color here, and I was able to replicate the, oh, um, these were the lines. Oh, here I can show you here. Oh, but I got my, I just want to show you how I, adjusted the color there. Because this is the color that I had before, but to save a lot of time, you know, because it's the nose color, and it was just an experiment. Because I took the nose color, and this is the nose color here. So this is the nose color that I had, and because otherwise I would have to put all these lines in there. I'd have to repaint it, and all these lines in here that are really hard to do. I did all this by hand. You know, in my last video, you'll be able to see. And so what I did is I copied the nose color. I copied the nose that I had. I'm supposed to make all these parts because they're all the same color. And then I put this here because, and I figured that I would adjust the color until it disappears. And if it's the right color, that little square will disappear completely and you won't be able to see it. And I'm like, you know, just because I know we're working with this stuff, if it's the same color, you won't be able to see it at all. And I want to, you know, demonstrate that here. If you guys ever want to change a color or something without it, I got to Okay, here. This is the no. That's what I'm not supposed to do. And two, you know, like if I do something I'm not supposed to use it, I just put a no there. That's probably one of the best things that I thought of, you know, because before I was doing this before, and I would be very confused on how if I should have that one or not, and you know sometimes you're not supposed to have that at all. But anyway, here I'll so we got this one, stabilizer light, and I'll just put this so no helps, you know, because it really gets confusing when you got so much stuff here. Nose color. So I put this here, and then so I figured out how to do it. I wrote the numbers down. You go oh, and I gotta do it on another one, not on that. Oh. All right. So when I had so minus 48 with the brightness. So that's what I do. I go edit. Brightness contrast, and I go minus 48. I figured that out. Guess I was going to try and do it first. So I go minus 48. Okay, so that changes to that color there. And then an image, just. Actually, this is the first time I actually really changed it, you know, saved myself a bunch of work, but I knew you could, you know, do it, but I didn't wonder how good it would work, but it actually worked pretty good. And plus 41 with cyan. Okay, that's 41 with cyan. And magenta plus 8. Magenta plus 8. I just figured this out, and I in my video I was watching it, and I just did it by hand once, and it worked with everyone. So I made them all exactly the same color, because that could have been off a little bit. Okay, there. So plus 41, plus 8, and plus 26. And it's almost disappeared. Then if you take the brightness contrast in it to get it there. Oh. There it disappeared. I don't know exactly why it's only some of it's half. You know, maybe it's then plus 6. So it disappears in there, you know. And so gee, you can't get better than that. And then yeah, and here these things here there's probably so, and then I put the top aluminum here, and then I put this above there. I put that, but I put those see, I put this above, then you know I did all that, and then But these lines I just kind of I really don't want to do too much with that, but I did a white line. I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing this. I want to take the plane for a plate. I just wanted to well, here's a white line. Here's what I did here. It, I didn't start out with that. Can't see. When I had to do the windows too, I had to redo the windows there. So I put the white line there. I put a white line there, and I just kind of did it. And I didn't really do any painting whatsoever. I just put it on this actually here. I have to take all this stuff off. Oh, so I put a thing on there. That thing I painted it. Oh, you'll see after I get all the stuff off. Cause I just left it on there because I figured it would do a little help anyway. Oh no, I'm really taking a lot of stuff off now. These are all my red stripe. Windows. Half-tailed. This thing here. This is the one in the picture. I went and I took everything off of it that I possibly could, just the stuff that I needed. Half-tail lines, and then I just put it there. Actually, I seen in the picture that this thing goes way up to here, but that's just fine. I'm not gonna mess with that. I already did it. But and that's how I did it. And then and this is the purple. I did the purple. First I did the white line. Put the white line in there, strip there, like that. And this is when I did the red. And the curve there, I just kept on copying and pasting the stuff, and then you know, I'm using the eraser, the block eraser. I just kept on putting that in. I had to. On this one, I did the door. I just put the door in like that. You know, like I did before. You guys seen that? How I did that? Oh, that's a nose color there. Then these letters. I mean, I put the no, don't. Oh, this is the letter that I got, and I just painted it. As long as I don't say this, I'll be in good shape, right? And white strip, I got that, and then the red line there. One window bare. I did the purple. I got to do the purple. I had to started with the purple. I just covered up the windows, but I think I put the windows above layers so that it'll be on top of the purple. I had to, take out some of there. And there. Then that's how I got that done. And I had these in separate. I had to go on my other paints. And these are separate, so otherwise you wouldn't be able to change the color because they got to be separate. And then the one thing that I wanted to try and cover is and don't save is this doing the this stuff, that the shiny stuff, that stuff that because I did not go through this yet about how you would go about making this. I was like thinking about it when I was watching videos. I didn't show anybody how to do it, and it took me a long time. I just learned about this purple stuff. I mean, it's just. But the green part here does not reflect. It stops it from reflecting, and the purple makes it reflect, makes it like a mirror. And so I was trying to do this before, and I really could not. It took me a while to actually figure out how to do it. Because if there's an overlap of this purple stuff, it puts a glare on it, like a cellophane glare, like it's like handy wrap or cellophane, on top of it. It really looks terrible. So if you were painting and then you accidentally like I had to go all along here. It took me 2 or 3 hours until I learned how to use the magic eraser thing. I mean, not the magic eraser, but the magic wand. But it could take you 3 or 4 hours going around here to getting it perfectly at the edge, because otherwise there's going to be a mismatch. And there's a way that I figured out how to do this, where it's like really simple. So there's my Hawaiian one. This was my this is on my American one. You can see I had these white lines. So on my American, I had green here, because the white would show up as chrome. I mean, it would look like chrome fenders. Well, you can see on KLM one, anything that's white is going to be chrome. And so this is what I had in my American one. I had those lines as my white lines as green. And these ones I did not want to do. I did not want that, so I used purple. So I just put purple there. So I put purple back over where I had it. And then this is where that thing goes up like that. Because this green part that was green, but now I think it's kind of a reddish brownish color. I made this, and so what I done was I put my bitmap in there. This is on top. Oh, it's like you can see. No, it's not really on top. It's like kind of below the stuff. And then so what you do is you take this, and then you can tell where. Oh well, you gotta take the. Oh, I just did it earlier. Yeah. Why can't this tail? Oh man. Okay, here, tail cone purple. That's what I was trying to do before, a tail cone. Oh, here, this is where I got it. So what I was trying to do before, I was trying to do it both ways, to do the purple. If you have a transition between, like you have your paint right here between the purple and the green. Then, here, this is where I was doing it, I think. Pretty sure, yeah, this is where I was doing it. Actually, it was taking me forever. Here, this is this one here. This is the green on that one. Okay, here, this is where I can show you. Okay, and then this is the above one there. Because this, it took me a long time to do that before I went to my American one. So here now, this is the bitmap here. And let's say I wanted to make this purple. And then what I done is I had my lines, which are up here. And I sat there and I put I copied one of these lines here, and then I put this here, and I just erased it, the block eraser, until it matched. And I put it in there, and then I matched it, as best I could. Then I copied it over and put it there. And so then now I got the shiny lines and the thing is, you got to have a transit. You got to have a very accurate. I mean, it's got to be right on. Otherwise, it's going to look like crap. And because that's what I did before, I just kind of erased it. And if it's not right on, it's gonna look crappy. I mean, just very, very bad. You can see maybe here. You see how I got that? It's like right on there. Because it's got to be right at the edge. You know. But I mean, that stuff, it really does help. I've never experienced that purple stuff before, but and then when I'm done, I just take my bitmap out of there, and I got it, and I'm finished. I probably got some other stuff here, but like I said, I'm not gonna save this. But anyway, I think yeah, that's all I pretty much wanted to show you guys about that about the painting that. When I'm doing the windows, I just kind of copied them over. To do the windows. To get the windows in, kind of copied them in, and pretty much, yeah, that's not so hard. And I was gonna try and I was thinking about maybe making this layer up on top of here, but I'm not gonna do that. It really looks good just the way it is. So I think oh, and also I did find out where like one of these things were, one of these hooks. It's right here. Oh, here I can find it right here, right on the bottom. I remember. Other hook I forgot. This thing here. There's a little hook in I was like looking at this, and it's very, 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 very faint. When I did my American Airlines one, there was these little hooks in the back. I can show you when I get in there. And it's so faint that I didn't realize there was a hook there in the back, and so I was wondering why one was white, because this will make it silver or chromy like that. Well, not chromy, but yeah, chromy like that, because I got the shiny color on them. So, but this is a hook behind here. I was wondering why it was white. But that's what that little hook thing is. They're right under here. There's these three right under here. They're purple. So, alright, so now we're going to go look at the airplane. I'm going to go fly it around. This is the first time I've flown it. I mean, after I did everything. Yeah, I really like flying the thing. I mean, actually, it flies pretty good. I like the way it flies. But I was meaning to paint one of these a long time ago. It was the uh, simulations. I don't know why I can't remember. The it was the MD-11 and FSX. And I think that they made one for Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator now, but it's not very good. It wasn't very good then either. It was lousy. I was gonna paint theirs, but here I'll see where these hook things are in the back. I had on my American, if you look on it, these hooks here. This one on my American when it's white. Here now this is chrome. Because I just found out where it was. There are these 3 hooks. I don't know what they are. They could be antennas. Who knows? But and this is where I had, the separation here. This is just my painting there. It's none of that and that comes up there, and there's no mismatching here whatsoever, I mean, it's right and here's this part here. Oh, here I was trying to tell you that pattern I had before. That this pattern here. I couldn't figure out what else to do with that. So I just recopied the whole texture along the bottom there. And I copied another texture behind here to kind of get this in there, but I just had to make it up because there's nothing I can do, because I didn't have a good picture. So what am I supposed to do, But I think it looks really good. I will definitely fix these winglets here. But here I can show you what they mean by the elevator thing here. This is in the picture. It's a little bit wider, but I'm gonna make this one there. But I just want to show you guys how this thing's gonna look, and I'm really pretty happy with the way it looks. These are all the same color underneath here, and these. I got the doors in there good. And next one I think I'll do it maybe a northwest one. Yeah, I got a really good picture of it. Actually, this turned out pretty neat here. I mean, it's really straight. My American was, more crooked. I didn't do the tail yet. I just I mean, but here, this one looks really good considering. Actually, I could almost just leave it right there, and somebody would just be nice with it. I mean, I could. I mean, I think it's pretty much even here. This line's up here, and I didn't even try to work on it all. Look at the American one. This was all screwed up, and it wasn't even in the right spot. But here you can see that that's right, exactly in the right spot, right there. And I just put the tail there, and I just plopped it on there in just a minute. And these lines, before my American one, my lines were all curved, but those are all really nice and straight. And even the top looks pretty good. When I'm finished, I will upload it to xplane.to and flightsim.com. Maybe about a week or so or something. I don't know, it depends. I'll try to get it done before I go on a vacation. I gotta do some bunch of work yet before we go. So if I get it done, I get it done. If I don't, whatever. But I'm sure I want to finish it. And if you guys are interested in painting, you can go over my my kind of tutorial things I kind of got. A little bit about 15 block fuel about there, and 2000 taxi, and then put this at the 30.5 Mach. Actually, that works out really well. 30.5 Mach, and apply it. I think that just thing looks all cool. Even when you screw up your lane and you see the wings move. But I wish the wings moved with the airflow, but they don't. The whole airplane moves. I think that's just an X-plane thing. The Microsoft Flight Simulator, the wings move. You know, with the turbulence. But this thing, the whole airplane rocks, and it's like a big solid. Looks really stupid. But I'm going to take this thing for a flight here. I should actually put my glasses on because I'm really tired, and I mean I've been up all night and I probably can't see. I mean, my eyes are really tired. All right. I got a 43-inch monitor too. Wonder how this is hard on other people's monitor. A smaller one. I'm in a 4K too, and I'm having trouble seeing. All right, and then press the auto flight. Now what am I forgetting? Nothing? My flaps. That's what I'm forgetting. Alright, 2 notches of flaps. Here's 1 notch. And did the wings too. The wings look a little bit better. Oh, I'm sure they'd look a lot better, the flaps. I just did the wings here. I had redone all this. I just did this flap here and this one here. In the elevator. I'm still not finished completely with that stuff, but it's pretty darn good. There's my my end numbers. Actually, I'm really impressed with this. That it's the way that it shines. That's if it wasn't shining, I don't know. It wouldn't look good. All right, here we go.
Stabilizer. Full lap. Boiler. Stabilizer. Full lap. Boiler. Stabilizer. Full lap. Boiler. Stabilizer.
Rotate about 160. Find that's a good speed to rotate. And gear up. And take one notch of flaps up.
Autopilot. 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 Autopilot.
Oh, the speed's way too high. That's what happened. Oh, you know what? This thing is still not doing auto flight. Anyway, here's how it looks. Actually, I noticed it looks better in the clouds. It's more, I think it reflects off the clouds. See the way that it shakes like that? Not gonna look outside when it looks like that. Just ruins my my thinking altogether. Oh. Could be because it's too fast.
Altitude.
I'm gonna go down to like
Stabilizer motion.
Yeah, I really don't know how it changes colors. I mean, the lighting with the X plane, I don't know. I mean, in some ways I like this better than another one. Yeah, that looks really good like that. Here's the way the flaps look. And see the way that it just shines off of these stuff's on the runway. That's that purple stuff that does that. I mean, I'm kind of excited to actually I mean, just I've always wanted to be painting this chrome or aluminum texture that looks really shiny. I've always been really impressed with that. And ever since I found out that purple stuff, that really does help. But this is actually a DC-10, but it's what it was before anyway. I'd like to do a lot more, but it just takes so darn long to paint. And it's kind of enjoyable when I especially want to do the Hawaiian and American. And I think I'm gonna fly to Hawaii when this is done. That would be good if I go on vacation and fly to Hawaii and this before I go. That would be cool. But maybe not. I don't know. See. We will see. Really does look nice, so I like it. Not my day today, no parking spots. Oh, there's one. So anyway, hope you liked the video, and sorry it was a little bit long. But if you guys are interested in painting or just wanting to know how to paint photorealistic, one thing I must say with the aluminum texture is it's easy to see a mismatch. It's got to be right on. You got to get it perfect. You know, when you're doing from I forgot to do that one part. Maybe in my next video. But this model is pretty good as far as that's concerned. You just line it up with the window. You take some from the nose fuselage. You take a piece of the nose fuselage and paste it onto the mid fuselage. And then line it up with the window. Then line it up that way. And it works pretty much perfectly. This model is especially good like that. I've done some models where it's like, you know, they don't give you any guidance whatsoever. But this one, as long as you line it up with the windows, you're good to go. I mean, it's very nice like that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video, and plane will be available pretty soon. Really impressed with the way it looks. It's actually a nice airplane. Only one thing I don't like is that turbulence thing. I don't know why it shakes like that, but God, it's... I think maybe that's an X-Plane.to thing, but I'm not very good at X-Plane.to. I mean, X-Plane 12, any X-Plane for that matter. All I've flown was the MD-11 MD-80 rotate, and then this one rotate MD-11. Only 2 planes I owned. Next plane, these 2. But I'm impressed with well, I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky and got the right airplane, or did my reviews right or something. But anyway, thanks for watching. Catch y'all later. Okay, bye.